Hello, good morning. Today I'm drinking soy milk. I actually drink this every morning, so it seems to be the theme these days that I just wake up a lot later. Well, actually, I wake up at the same time. I just go to sleep a lot later. So today I'm only running off 5 hours of sleep according to my watch. So could be a tough day. Although I feel pretty good now. I would expect that I might want to take a nap later. I really gotta get a good handle on my sleeping. I should really be going to sleep around 10, I think, according to my schedule. But otherwise, today's a work day, my first work day while doing these videos. So I would expect that I would only record a few things today. So after work, I would expect that I do some more reading. I actually did some reading this morning, read a chapter which finally talked about the atomic bomb test being successful, which is, oh, what a moment. But otherwise, I'll probably be making some dinner tonight. Although I think these days I'm making dinner and lunch for next day. So I'm just making one day of food. Maybe I can change that so I can make multiple days of food. Ooh, it's actually ribs today, so maybe that'll be pretty exciting. Give a little showcase over there. And get some exercise in as usual. I don't really expect anything special today. I think I just want to get back into a normal routine. Pretty exciting day, I think. Back to just staying at home and drinking soy milk. So I'll see you later when I cook dinner. Well, here you go. This is my dinner for the day. Oh, look at that. Just some soy sauce, vinegar ribs, some cabbage and carrots, and some olive oil noodles. Very simple dish. Just gonna munch this up. Aha, we've come to the end of the day. A work day. But I am finding that I can improve on a few things at work. I guess really one thing that I don't think I really was effective at was having effective communication. I actually read somewhere that your ability at work is 85% communication and maybe 15% technical. Actually, this is something that was discussed in the news article I read, I believe. It wasn't even news, it was an opinion piece because it was just talking about what Warren Buffett said, where there's no point in being the smartest man in the room if you can't communicate it, right? And I totally agree. Although I wouldn't say it's 85, 15%, I would say it's 50-50. But maybe there is more truth in saying that it's better to be able to communicate everything you have because that's really your effective knowledge, right? If you can't communicate 90% of what you think about, there's no point in thinking about all that because really most of work, I would say, comes from working together collaboratively. There's no way that one person can accomplish too much on his own. I did a little bit of reading. I keep on talking about reading every day. More about Henry Truman. What did he talk about today? Today was about foreign affairs. This time they talked about actually the nukes. The atomic test went successfully, and that is kind of a turning point in terms of Truman's current actions because he's actually going to Potsdam, the Potsdam Conference. I believe that is a fairly historical event. So he met up with Stalin and Churchill. I think in the point of the chapter is just he met with Stalin and they came to agreement that Russia will go into the war against Japan. That's not something I remember too much about. I think it is very impactful. It talks a little bit about kind of this really, really interesting struggle, right? Because Russia is the ally to the US, but as you know, through the Cold War, Russia actually becomes one of the biggest enemies of the world, so to speak, in the kind of democratic versus communist war that kind of spreads across the world. So it kind of talks a little bit about foreshadowing in there, where you see that Russia was supporting Mao Zedong in China in terms of a communist party, and there's also some work being done in North Korea in terms of building a communist regime over there. So you kind of see their influences in Asia in terms of what Russia's doing to spread communism. And it is a huge problem, right? This is something that's on the utmost importance in the minds of the US government. But I guess first things first is to really go to attack to Japan, and those things are kind of fall through. Yeah, I'm already in overtime, but I think today was a pretty good work day, I think. I think I'll just get into more of a handle of doing these things. I don't know, today was a long one, so I think I'll just going to go sleep early today, and maybe it'll be better tomorrow. Thanks for bearing with me, dude.